Well, this is not going to be a 30-second slick soundbite trying to sell you something or convince you why you should spend your money with me. If you're here, you're probably searching for something different. Maybe you've tried a lot of different things and haven't gotten the results you want. Maybe you've gotten to be quite skeptical and cynical and are hoping there's a different way, but maybe not quite believing it. Um, maybe you have chronic physical pain and are tired of taking medications or facing surgeries that really don't resolve the cause of it and just sort of deal with the symptoms. Or maybe you have some emotional issues in your life that have been lifelong issues or long-term issues. Maybe you've been to counselors or psychiatrists or psychologists or self-help programs or read books or tapes or gone to seminars or whatever, and just kind of hadn't quite got to it yet. So whatever your situation is, there is hope. And I may or may not be the right person for you, but if you have a burning desire in your heart to get better, whatever your problem is, and if you are willing to be persistent and consistent and just keep moving along, you will find the answer, whether it be here with me or somewhere else. Also, if you're willing to take responsibility for your life and quit looking for someone to fix you or help you or tap you on the head with a wand and everything magically gets better. So there's a lot of information on my site. You can look at videos, you can listen to audios, you can read narrative. It just depends on your style. This is my business. This is how I earn my living, but it's much more than a business. It's really a passion and a life calling, and it's something I got into 10 years ago as a result of many years and hours and dollars on my own health, emotional health, physical health, and just trying to figure out how the world works. My world got turned upside down in 1990 with a divorce, and then had some major financial problems. And about in let's see, I guess August the 30th of 2009, I was hit by an SUV going 70 miles an hour, and I was a pedestrian in a coma for 6 weeks, in hospitals for another 7 weeks. It took me a year to get back to being able to function. I'm still left with physical restrictions. I'll say, I'm not going to say handicap. On my right hip and pelvis were shattered. My right knee was shattered. A lot of nerve damage. So there's a lot of things that I will never be able to do again that I used to enjoy. But I have learned over the 22 years of this intense journey that I've been on that really, no matter what happens to us or what is going on in our job or with our finances or our relationships or our physical health, that the one card that that we can always play that's totally within our control is our attitude and our thinking. And so I didn't start off to be an emotional freedom coach or work with people at deep levels, heart to heart, and in their spiritual journey, their journey to have a better life, to be healthier, have better relationships. I started off about 22 years ago, just when my world got turned upside down and trying to figure out what it was all about. And I'm the type that once I get interested in something, I really tend to dig very deeply and want to know, what is the core of this? How does it really work? What's effective? What is quick? What gives permanent results? So I realized after spending tens of thousands of dollars and many, many thousands of hours that I had learned a lot of stuff that most people probably will never learn about just because they don't have that. That's not their passion. So about 10 years ago, I made a full commitment to do this, working with people and sharing what I've learned. It makes my heart sing, and people, you can, from the videos and audios and written client triumphs, you can see it's very typical of what people experience. These are real people with real issues. Many of them, when they showed up at my door, were hopeless and skeptical. And what I aim to do in the first session is to give someone hope, is to show them really, embrace extraordinary. That's what it's really about. Miracles are instantaneous changes in perceptions. And most of the tools that I use in my business, you're never going to hear about in the mainstream. It's because, mainstream is really more about business and making money and having people come back. And it's not really about healing or empowering people. And that's what I'm about. That's what I'm interested in. So if that's your interest and you're really willing to invest in yourself some time and money, then I may be the guy to work for you. I'll let you know real quick. I've got a survey that I have people fill out before I really even spend any time talking with them. And I can tell you pretty quickly whether or not I think I can help you, how much money it's going to cost, how much time it's going to cost, and your chances of success within a certain period of time. I can guarantee you for sure that within one session, you will know whether or not this is for you. It's not a long, drawn-out thing, and I'm not about keeping people coming back forever. That's not my business model. I don't really have a business model. This is totally about heart energy for me and working with people that are willing to be real and vulnerable and show up, and miracles can happen. So, I guess that's about it. And like I say, I'm not a slick professional speaker or really, into marketing. Most of my business is word of mouth and referral. And I do use my website to make it available to people that might not find out about otherwise. And the really a couple of neat things about this particular work I do is that I can do it as effectively by phone or over Skype as I can do it in person. So allows me to work with people really all over the world. I have clients, from California to the East Coast, to New York and in between. And if it seems like something that may appeal to you, contact me. And another part that's really fascinating about it is that clients that I work with over multiple sessions, I can teach you to do some basic things for yourself that are almost like magic. And you can use these tools for the rest of your life with just your fingertips and a pad and a pen sometimes. And many of my clients, after they've had a couple of sessions, they really can start working with family and friends. I mean, not on a professional basis, but quite often. I had a client recently that after we did one session, and I showed her some basic things that she was using for some of her anxiety and fear and sadness that she had. And she called me a few days later and said that one of her daughters had called and she was just totally in a rage about something. And so she remembered what I told her, that with EFT, as long as you're working on a very specific issue, that's when it really is powerful. And so she felt like that this deal with her daughter was very specific. Her daughter was just totally enraged. So she tried it. And within 10 minutes, the girl went from, on a scale from 0 to 10, she was, off the charts, beyond 10, to where she was at about a 3 or 4. And she was calm and she could think more clearly and deal with the situation. And I have that experience all the time with people. People teach their little kids, to tap and relieve anxieties and whatever. So anyhow, I could go on and on about this, but if what you see here appeals to you, take the next step, and I look forward to meeting you if that's in the cards for both of us. Thank you.